You've compared persistent trade deficits to racking up credit card debt. But some economists say that there's no real loss in the equation. So could you walk us through the actual mechanics here?
Warren Buffett actually wrote about this all the way back in 2003 when things were kind of really starting to go off the rails. He likened it to mortgaging the family farm. I think the important thing to understand when we're talking about trade, all of the classical models of trade, it all assumes that there's an actual trade here, that the other side is making something that you want and you are making something that they want, and both sides benefit from that exchange. And by the way, that's the basis on which it still gets sold. If you go back and look at everybody promoting the idea of embracing China and welcoming into the WTO, what you'll see the economists saying is, oh, this is, all the advantages here is on the side of Americans and American workers, and we're going to get these incredible opportunities making things to sell to the Chinese, right? Nobody got up and said, you know why this is going to be great? It's going to be great because all the stuff we used to do here, they're going to go do in China now. We're going to lose all of the jobs, but we're going to get cheap stuff. Because that's obviously not a very good sales pitch to any rational citizen. The second piece of the problem is this longer term question of what the trade deficit means in financial terms. Because even though the trade isn't happening in the actual trade of stuff for stuff, the rest of the world isn't giving us the stuff for free. They do want something back. And what's happening is that instead of trading stuff they make for stuff that we make, they are trading stuff that they make for our assets. In some cases, that could be real estate. In some cases, that could be corporate equities. In a lot of cases, it's debt. In a lot of cases, it's corporate debt or literally treasury debt. And so at the end of the day, what has happened is the stuff has come to us and we've sent back pieces of paper saying, we owe you. we will pay you later. And what you end up with at the end of the day does look a lot like deciding that rather than going out and getting a job and doing something productive, you're just going to take out a lot of credit cards. You're going to consume the stuff. You're going to end up with a big list of stuff you owe. And generally, we don't think that's a very, even though it might be fun to consume the stuff, I think most people have the good sense to say that's really not a very responsible way to either live one's life or conduct one's economic policy.